I praise God as I rock the mic, come on. I praise God as I rock the mic, say what? I praise God as I rock the mic, come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. What situation is pitiful? Blackness is critical, defining our race and mind, not political. I'm striving with force to keep us on course, using the pyramid builders as my main source. Our children will guide us with ignorance behind us, removing the shades that once had blinded us. So off to the crossroad, straight for my black coat, communing with brothers. Straight from my Mac code, I step in as God with the mic as my ride, helping to raise the black children. They go from a pie. I enter as I'm a tap, exit as shimmer tap. Now that you know what's up, make sure you watch your step. I rise with the sun, it's a new day begun. Off the walk on my path, in search of the one. I'm looking for unity, not for no casualties. By working together, we step for humanity. I was what was given. I'm far beyond 7 because I know and realize that she the two gates of heaven. Black woman, I love you. Black sister, respect thee. Reach deep down into yourself. Save our community. A laborer's on our side. Allah will bless this ride. Ride will rise with truth. Jah will not criticize. Jesus will bless thee. It's part of the prophecy. Look deep into your soul. Truth will set you free. The end is in full effect. Don't be a fool, black. Hope you prepare yourself for a mental and spirit check. I praise God. I praise God. I praise God. I praise God as I rock the mic. Come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. Say what? I praise God as I rock the mic. Come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. I'm going inside to take a look at all the sights I couldn't see in a book. Born on this planet in a mortal mind state. Mission civilized as a 348. Communication with the skill to build. Power to define as I direct my will. To save my people on the planet Earth. I got to go to the underground first. Listening to my elders as I reach my youth. Speaking to elders as I speak the truth. Following the order that's ordained by God. With my hair is my antenna and my mic is my rod. Being a good shepherd, I'ma feed my sheep. So I lay my body down so no wolves can speak. That's why I praise God. I praise God. I praise God. I praise God as I rock the mic. Come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. Say what? I praise God as I rock the mic. Come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. Say what? I praise God as I rock the mic. Come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. Say what? I praise God as I rock the mic. Come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. Shots to my Baba Kelsey, to all my brothers and my sisters in Kwanzaa and Underground Railroad. I'd like to send some specials out for today. My brother Water, my brother 7 Guests, so that I say hold tap.
Because we're releasing a new book.
Alright, family, we got to get a proverb for the day. Give me a second. Because I don't want to use the same proverb that I sent out to my email list. Because I want them to be on their toes. They got their own work to do. That's on the email list. But I want to make sure that I put a proverb of the day for the family here. Proverb of the day. Alright. We on a 9-day. 27th. Habari Ghani. Doing it in the Mama Aziza tradition. I'm going to say Habari Ghani to you before you say Habari Ghani to me. Mama Aziza is good for that shit, boy. She'll probably be, Habari, you be ready to try to say it every year, but she always remember before the young folk to hit you with the Habari Ghani first, because then you got to think about what day it is. Shouts out to Mama Aziza. Habari Ghani. Beautiful Kwanzaa.
It's seeping out of my pores. What's the cost I gotta pay in this living to be adored? Instead of going through these trials full of issues and be ignored. Like eagles, I wanna soar over mountains and see another view. Come back and take a look in the mirror and see another you. Hell, I just wanna work until I prevail and find success right in the midst of those who want me to fail. There ain't no myths or stories made up that I'm never gonna tell. Most of the people I grew up around are dead or in jail. I had that pain inside my soul, but just too strong to get weary. And way too cold of a nigga to let devils get near me. I keep my peace by pushing negatives away from me though. You don't know me, but could you do me a favor and please pray for me?
It is Kujichagulia. We have moved into the second day of Kwanzaa. Man! Oh, Oh,
Please,
damn, I'm feeling good.
please pray for me.
Let's get our family together.
Could you
Would you pray for me?
So many people that I know done been shot.
Uh-huh.
Had to grind them out of how crazy you got on those blocks.
Yeah.
Came from the gutter and I been feeling so bad. I done lost down there every
Friend that I had.
Pray for me.
Shouts out to King Thunder. 614.
Circle, I'm understanding the life. Been canceling all my wrongs, so placing them with the rights. Got these demons in my area trying to put up a fight. But I know I'm on a mission and leading by definition of a man who raises armies, developing proposition, defeating the opposition, dismantle the competition. With the vision in my sight, I keep murdering composition. If ever given attention, I'll stand to whatever's mentioned. For the sake of touching souls that ain't growing to an extension. Got a lot of broken folks on the planet that need a fixing. So I speak to heal my people if only they choose to listen. Not a need to be distant, for instance, bring what you want in here. Welcome to the place full of peace, and trust me, we want you here. Ain't a place for judgment, nobody go and confront you here. Put your hands up and ask the ones you see to pray for me. Lord, could you pray for me? Pray for me. Could you pray for me? Put your hands up in the sky. Lord, could you pray for me?
For the simple prayer. Yeah.
What? It fixed itself, fam. Alright, shouts out to Spirit, but hey, we gotta go and get it started. I didn't even have the lights on. I'm just hyped. On the second day of Kwanzaa, man, we moving into it.
I promise that I rip it and I pass it right back. You're still a funky cat, and that's a fact. Spirit is the fix, 6 guys in the mix. My lyric is my magic, so listen to my tricks. Abracadabra, soldiers gonna grab ya. Leaping on the track like a frog in heat. It thumps and it pumps and it's jam chili weak.
Yes, Lord.
Assalam, knowledge who I am. Ask me, can I do this? Yes, I can. Well, can I flex my veracity? Jealous and
Can we
atrocity.
start it?
Like my friend, it's an extreme reciprocity. Dig me like a shovel, perfect piece of the puzzle. Wisdom of experience, and my waters have been troubled. The family, Umoja unity. Tickety ticking like tonics, more explosive than the climax. Can I rock it? Electrifying like a socket.
Man, listen, I had the opportunity to go to Kwanzaa last night.
More wood than a pack of wood, pack of good.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
You silly dummy thinks to mommy the track is flavorful when it's sweet like honey. I'm the A-double-L when I be
Man, I'm excited. I'm hyped. I'm happy. We done made it to another Kwanzaa. Another Kwanzaa. Another Kwanzaa. Another Kwanzaa. What?
Come on. Come on, drink your
One
water.
step closer to victory.
Then drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink.
In through the nose,
drink,
down to the belly. Come on, come on, come
Or
on.
should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath.
Hold on, let me.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Oh, bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water.
Simply
pour some water.
What? Drink, 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 drink.
Or should I say,
Lift, pour.
then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Bam.
Just move your body.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, then drink.
Move your body.
Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors.
Raise your glass and toast your
Just
ancestors.
toast.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your
Toast it.
ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars.
Four pillars, what are they?
Breathe,
What?
drink,
What?
move. Drink half your weight an hour. Behave.
Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body. Move. Move.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on, drink it, drink it, drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on, drink it. Lift it, drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy air.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water.
Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on, pour it.
Move
your body.
Move.
Move.
Toast your ancestors. What?
Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water.
Come on,
drink,
get the sipping.
Drink,
Get
drink,
the sipping.
drink your water.
Family, I have to apologize for the faux pas that happened this morning. Now I'm going to have to be aware because I know it's some fuckery afoot. I don't know what happened with the Daily Toast this morning, but that wasn't the Daily Toast that started off at 5:45 a.m. That was the Kuumba Toast, right? That wasn't a Daily Toast ritual. We have a ritual. So I replayed it at 6:45. So now I have to go and I have to look at the but they make it hard. I can't go into the library, so I have to go and just totally erase all of them and start reposting. I'm like, oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? I just make up for them. I just make up. We in the last week of the year, and we got to ask some critical questions, and we have to really start having some discussions, right? But of course, you know, family, there's no better time to be standing in the congregation of the mighty. Where's your congregation at? Where your congregation at? Where your tribe at? That's a congregation. There's no better time to be standing in the congregation of the mighty the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. My shoulder kind of feels out of whack. I ain't gonna be able to, this was the money arm right here, right? It's all out of whack, but it's still, what is it? Heart of a Simple Production? Nope, that's not it. Home of the stubborn minority, place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gianni Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hot Tim. And of course, family, I want to give everybody a round of applause because this is Umoja Day, Umoja Born Day. Come on now, but there's a twist. Although it's an Umoja Born Day, it is the second day of Kwanzaa, which means it is a Kujichagulia day. Give Kujichagulia babies a round of applause too. During Kwanzaa, we get to celebrate 2 days, unless it lines up, and it's lining up next year. You know why? Because we're right on schedule. It's lining up next year, unless it's a leap year. I might have miscounted. Kwame need to come in and let us know if it's a leap year or something where the days is thrown off or something. I don't know. But anyway, the rant today is called, Are You Driving or Are You Being Driven? A salute to Kujichagulia. Yesterday we talked about the number system of Giame, which is kind of a salute to Umoja because you got to bring it all together, right? You know what I'm saying? That symbol literacy. We got to become symbol literate, right? And then part of that unity is that out of that culture, in a unity of mind, we are able to interpret the symbols in similar ways so that we can communicate. Unity, right? We still got a little different views and shit, but we are able to still come together to bring stuff together. Or to get a common understanding. But I didn't finish. We are on the Kujichagulia in Kwanzaa, and of course it's the Umoja Day. And of course, it's a Heart of a Simple Production, all day, every day. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. All right, anime, give me some rain. I need some rain. I need the rain right now to calm me down just a little bit. Because I am hyped. We are in Kwanzaa season. This is our cultural stabilizing time of the year. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Elder Tony is still not at 100%. You know what I'm saying? So we want to make sure that we send energy out there. You know what I'm saying? Because he is the heartbeat of the ritual process here in Columbus, right? And and like I said, times like this makes you have to kind of question. This is kind of why I'm sitting up here. Are we driving or are we being driven? Because all of the things that I talk about are not just for the individual, but it's also for the tribe. So the individual could take it one way, but I need the tribe and I need the community to look at it in another way. Are we driving or are we being driven? Right? Are we driving or are we being driven? Now, another thing I wanted to do before I jump into what I was going to talk about today, I want to go, because I developed a fraction for your usefulness to the black community and to the tribe. So, for those that don't know what a fraction is a fraction or a small piece of a number. Like 3/4 is a piece of a number, a piece of a unit, a piece of one. So 3/4 is is 3/4 of something. It's a piece of something. It's a smaller piece. It's not a whole. It's a part. All right. So to find out whether you are a good member of the tribe or a good member of the community, I said, Brother Hatim, I need a fraction. What's a fraction? Right? Are you a whole number or are you a piece of a number? Are you a whole being or are you a piece of a being? That's all right, cool. How do we determine? That's all right, cool. So here's the fraction. The denominator is the bottom number. Okay? Now the denominator is the people you hurt. Because I'm gonna bring it into, are you driving or are you being driven? I'm gonna bring it into that. But I want to start off with this. The people you hurt. This is the denominator. This is the bottom number. Okay? The people you hurt in your life. Right? Y'all, some of y'all gonna be mad at me after this show. Because this ain't gonna take that long. See, because this is gonna be able to determine your usefulness to the community. What have you been doing and what you need to do? Right? So the denominator of the fraction of your life is, and it's going to determine whether you are the fraction of a number or whether you are possibly a whole number that's accompanied by a fraction. Like, for example, you can have fractions that are like strange, right? It has whole numbers. Like it could be 35/4. Now you know that there's a whole number that accompanies that, right? 35/4. So if we was, let's just look at it. Let's say 9 times 4 is 36. So I said 35/4. So that's 9 is too high. So it'll be 8. And whatever the remainder of that would be over 4. So it's 8 and something fourths. 8 and 1/4, 8 and 2/4, 8 and 3/4. I don't know, but it's 8 and some type of fourth. But there's a whole number that accompanies that, right? Which means that this, if the amount of people you hurt were 4, but the amount of people that you helped in a significant way in their life is the numerator, this person would be outstanding, right? But let's be honest, and this is something. This is more rhetorical. This is something that you have to deal with and wrestle with in your life. So the denominator is the people you hurt in your life. People you took advantage of. People you destroyed. People you embarrassed. People you took shit from. Right? People you hurt in life is the denominator. The numerator is the people that you helped significantly. Now, I'm throwing the significantly on there because some of us be like, I gave a bum a nickel. I'm talking about where actually you helped and you change someone's life. See, now, I'm making it like that. I'm doing the fraction like that because I want you to really think about how you really help somebody. Because some of us help people and do it not for them, not for their advancement, but for our advancement, or what we think is our advancement, right? Our intentions are not really there. Who have you significantly made sacrifices for to help in their life? Who have you impacted that you made a transformation in this individual's life? Be like, Brother Hatim, that's such a high bar. What we doing is a high bar type of business. Self-mastery, tribe building, nation building is a high level work. So we can't have somebody who marks 3 or 4 people that they hurt, and then I got 1,000 people over that they really helped. Now, we ain't counting the bums that you gave a couple of dollars to. We talking about people that you have really invested into their life. And the reason I know that this is possible because I have elders around me who have helped hundreds of people, have made transformations just by investing in them. So I know it's possible. Now, I don't know what their denominator is, but I have seen the influence that they have had on other people's lives. And I'm quite sure that fraction is not even a fraction, it's a whole number accompanied by a fraction. But a lot of you that are in the tribe building and in the nation building ranks, you know, and you want to be recognized, are fractions of beings. You're a fraction. You're a fraction. See, because I need you to understand that nation building, tribe building, right, regardless how you look at it, is a service-oriented thing. A service-oriented thing, which means that you have to give of yourself. You have to be of service. You have to be of a service mind state. And many of us are not in that. And we don't want to be honest about that. I know that should have been my rant, anime. That should have been my rant, but maybe I need to say that. I'm going to have to save that. I'll have to say that and come back. We're going to revisit that. So the denominator, people you hurt. The numerator is people you help substantially. Got to set that bar high. Being of service means that you make sacrifices. Matter of fact, isn't that in Giame, honor, loyalty, and sacrifice? I might need to do a whole show on honor, loyalty, and sacrifice. Maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow. Honor, loyalty, and sacrifice. If we ain't talked about it already, we might need to talk about that tomorrow. Hold on. So, put that down right there. And we're going to get into the rant for the day. Are you driving or are you being driven? Are you driving or are you being driven? That is my rant for the day. Before we get to the rant of the day, let's go and check out some of this news real quick. I want to check out some of the news. And if there's any news, I know I got a few little news pieces that I think I want to share with the family. And then we'll get into, this is what happened. This is how it goes without the books. I know y'all be like, oh, Brother Hot Tim. Why, brother, why do you be tripping so? Because I'm serious about what I do, family. I'm very serious about what I do. I claim to be a nation builder. I claim to be actually, I stopped calling myself a nation builder and started calling myself a tribe builder because I understood the ramifications of that. I want to build on a national level when I haven't built on a local level yet. I haven't been successful on a local level yet. And I started seeing more success in my life when I started focus on a local level. So let's go down a little bit. All right. So I'm gonna bring y'all in. Let's go to the news scene. Where my news scene? There you go. Go and let your friends know, the family know. We up, we live. And some of y'all, you know, y'all can come in later because this is being podcast as well. The podcast is the major way that we are able to do what we do on a regular basis. So let's go on to my Facebook. Let's go to our Facebook. All right. So the Umoja Toast will be going. Y'all seen the Umoja Toast this morning. So more than likely that might be the morning toast. Now, I'm asking this question. Would the family like for us to have a toast, the daily toast ritual, twice a day, 5:45 a.m., 5:45 p.m. That's just a question I'm throwing out there. Those of you that are on the email list, hit me up. Let me know what y'all think about that. You know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all might, y'all might actually want to catch it while it's live and throw up some comments and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, and have some conversations around it. Because those of you who are on the challenge, because I'm doing something a little bit different. Those of you that's on the challenge, right? At least the 21-day Nguzo challenge. Y'all need proverbs. Y'all need folk tales. So I'm going to help y'all out. You know what I'm saying? With this part of the podcast, right? The Daily Toast, you're not going to have that on there, right? But on the Daily Toast, I could put the weekly folk tale that you would have to go on and decipher. So I think about that. But I'm going to go through and do a folk tale for the day, and I'm going to do a proverb for the day. I'm going to try to do that every day for a while and see how it goes. So those that are doing the Nguzo challenge can also work on it. But those that's doing the 21-day challenge as well, you have folk tales and proverbs that you could go on and add. Those that don't know what that is, you need to go over to Giami Journey and really, you know what I'm saying, we doing the damn thing. That challenge. But anyway, I put some news up here. Where you at? Y'all see I'll be streaming. All right, here you go. That's nice. On behalf of G&J Media, we want to wish you and your family a most wonderful Kwanzaa. It is an opportunity to celebrate our collective life experience with friends and family around the world. We hope this holiday season is filled with joy and peace. Thanks for supporting our tribe. Dopeness. All right, here we go. A world ablaze captured AP photographs in 2021. Let's look at some of these photographs that they have in the AP News. Now, for those that don't know, it's the AP News is a site where you can get a lot of like up-to-date news at the time that it's happened. A world ablaze captured. Start your day with AP Morning Wire. No, I already got that. Photographers in 2021 ablaze captured by AP photographers in 2021. Let's look at some of the stuff. Y'all remember that? Look. Why he ain't shoot? They trying to break in. Why they ain't shoot? You understand? If this was a black face, would he be sitting up here like that? He look like he looking at him talking shit. If that's a black face, would he? Look at this. He got some type of monogram on the end of the gun. Why he ain't dead? I'm just wondering. All right. If she was standing looking at him and say, "Hey, let me in. I'm trying." You know, she's security. I'm security. She wouldn't even have a chance. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Oh, COVID has tore the country up. You know, even though I ain't supposed, they say you ain't supposed to say it. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. But this is in where he at. Healthcare worker in Nazir Ahmed carries a cooler with vaccine and looks out from a hillock for Kashmiri shepherds to vaccinate in Tosamadian, southwest of Srinagar, India, controlled by Kashmir, on June 21st, 2021. This was on the summer solstice. Look at that land. Look at how beautiful that is. You know what I'm saying? But you know it's wolves and all types. He lucky. I hope he make it. Or I hope he made it. All right, here we go. Look at that. Beautiful black faces. Look like some of the people I deal with. Let's see. Johannes from Eritrea, prays with other migrants as they arrive at the coast of Italy aboard the Spanish vessel Open Arms on January 4th, 2021, after being rescued in the Mediterranean Sea. Y'all remember that? Ooh, look at that. Go, Mr. Penguin. Penguin swims in the enclosure housing Gento and Chris Trent penguins at Mexico City Ambrosia Aquarium on January 13, 2021. So they're going to take us through all of them. So we just going to take a look and review 2020. Ooh, man. Maybe we might need to go here. Let's see what this is. A voodoo pilgrim bathes in a waterfall believed to have purifying powers during an annual celebration at Sat d'O, Haiti on July 16, 2021. That is, look at that. That's beautiful. You know, maybe we might need to go there. You know what I'm saying? It's Gian, man. Look at this. Y'all get used to that. See, because a lot of y'all like, oh, America's, you know, we don't know how far America is from this, you know. Because when people start saying it like that, America, you know what I'm saying? You don't know how far we are from that. That AK-47 could take a dust storm. You could bury it in the sand, pick it up, and bust shots. Yemeni fighter backed by Saudi-led coalition ride on the back of an armored vehicle as they lead the front lines of Marib, Yemen on June 19, 2021. So you got Saudi-led coalition. They call it coalition, right? Because it's Saudi-led. You know what I'm saying? You know, because like I said, terrorists is a matter of perspective. Terrorism is a matter of perspective, is it not? I'm just saying. But you know, Gian, we got to keep it real. Look at that. Trump 2021. Look at that. Trump, look at white women loving Trump, loving on him. I want to put my fingers on his face. Save us, Trump. Trump 2021. Y'all remember? Look at that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, white women, them white fingers, white women loving Trump, loving on him. Look at that. Lord have mercy. Now here goes some women. Let's see what she doing. Demonstrated attack barricade protecting Mexico City National Palace during a march to commemorate International Women's Day and protests against gender violence. God damn. Go ahead, girl. She just tearing shit up. Oh, my God. Hug on them, Becky. Hug them, Becky. Go on, boy. Put those tears on her and let her put those tears on her so she could take you home. And you could throw that thing on her and never have any more problem ever again. Hug on them, Becky. This is Spanish Red Cross at the Spanish Enclave. You know what I'm saying? Showing the humanity. Damn. Listen. I would have to stay out in the sun from now until I don't know how many months, but I want to get that shade. You can't tell where his hair start. See, I want that super melanin. That is some super ass melanin right there. All right, y'all can see. We're going to go through it. All right, cool. Oh, it's plenty more, you know, but y'all going through and y'all can remember the year. Thanks to, you know, Gianni, we posted it up for y'all. Y'all gonna get it. Our Archbishop Desmond Tutu dies yesterday. On the first day of Kwanzaa. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the now ancestor Desmond Tutu at the age of 90. It was something else on here I want to make sure y'all got. Hold on, where we at? Oh, there go Miss Gigi. She doing her little business. She like doing the slime, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying. It's so hard nowadays because the babies is a lot. They're a lot softer, man. You know, my mom bought them some stuff. Said, you need to get them helmets. And I started laughing. Like, you got me a bike taller than I was and didn't give me any protective equipment and shit. You know what I'm saying? You gave me the bike, kissed me, and wished me luck. I hope you survived the summer, son. Now you talking about with your grandkids. You need to go and look up a helmet on. I ain't getting no goddamn helmets. You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting no helmets in this family. Either they make it or they don't make it. I know it sounds fucked up. Either they make it or they don't. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not bringing up no softies. I can't do it. They got to be able to take the pressure. You know what I'm saying? They got to be able to make it through and think quick when you ask a question. And if they don't answer quick, they learn to answer quick because there's a slap coming after the question. So they learn to respond. See, that was the type of abuse that I had to deal with, and I'm trying to make sure that they ready. It prepared me for the world. Y'all know I ain't lying. Those y'all in my age grade, y'all know I'm not lying. Good luck. You want a bike with a motor? Good luck. Want to play football? No pass? Good luck. Y'all go out there, y'all play football. No pass? We wish you the best. You want to play it on the ice? Good luck. Play that football, tackle. Yeah. Wait, hold on. You're not tackling hard enough out there. Y'all not playing no real football. Good luck. You know what I'm saying? You want to jump off that high finger? God bless you. May the Lord go with you. You want to go out and just stay gone? May the angels protect your path. You want to ride the bike in the street and go all over the city? Just be home in time to go to church. Beat the street lights. You know what I'm saying? That's how we came up. You know, now my mom talking about getting helmets and shit. No, you do that with their generation. Don't do that with mine. Do that with your grandkids. Don't do that with me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's her grandchild, but I'm not doing that shit. You gonna have to wait till I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? Good luck. You got a scooter with a motor on it. Good luck. I'm gonna make sure that you know how to. But other than that, good luck. I got Aflac and insurance. Get out there. Live your best life. Soft ass kids. Soft. Can't even respond to a question. You know what I'm saying? I ask a challenging question and my kid's face go blank. Slap coming. You better slap coming. Respond. Pow! Too late, goddamn. I don't even want a response now. Anything you say now is too much now. You had your chance. Any of y'all remember that? But y'all, let me go on to the news. I'm trying to get my kids into, Here we go. I did this one the other day. This talks about there were very few homes built, brand new homes built for $200,000. And I wanted to bring up the fact of what does that mean for us? You know what I'm saying? Far as, my generation below. And also, what does it mean that a lot of these houses are garbage? A lot of these new houses are garbage. You know what I'm saying? Plywood and fake bricks. That's what this shit is. It's like a lot of that shit is plywood and fake bricks. You better take care of the property that your grandmama and them is passing down. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Because this new shit, I don't know. We talked about this one, but it's something else I want to talk. We talked about this satellite. We talked about organizing the Amazon. But it's something else that I share. They ain't got it on here. I don't know what's going on. But there was an article that I shared, maybe it was on my personal timeline, where they are, Habitat for Humanity sold their first 3D printed home. What y'all think about this? This house was like it's a lot of concrete involved in this house. They built this shit in 12 hours. It was 3D printed. A house out of concrete, 3D printed in 12 hours. Right? Now, when I was in Ghana, one of the things that I admired about Ghana and a lot of the structures that they built in Ghana is that they build that shit out of brick. Let me tell you what wood is used for in Ghana. From my experience, wood is used for interior decorating. That's it. You know what I'm saying? If this it is used on the inside of the brick. So like I said, good luck to all of y'all buying these $200,000 plywood houses. God bless you. May God go with you. Like they used to tell us when we was young. But anyway, let's keep it moving. All right, so family, what I want to do right now is I want to do a segment now that we're going to start calling
It's the proverb of the day. The proverb of the day.
Proverb of the day. Family, for those of you that are on your Nguza Saba challenge, which should be everybody in Giami. Not everybody in Giami. You ain't got to always be on challenge, but you need to go on and be taking notes in your handbook. Right, here you go. A snail doesn't crawl. I'm giving up all my stuff. Hold on, where we at? Full screen. A snail doesn't crawl with its shell. A snail that doesn't crawl with its shell should be ready to die. No. Let me double check something real quick. Yeah, that's the one for today. A snail that doesn't crawl with its shell should be ready to die. One more time. A snail that doesn't crawl with its shell should be ready to die. Tell me, very simply, what does it mean to you? Right? I want you to think about these. Now, also, in this segment, I want you to go and do this one.
Folk tales, time to do a folk tale. Folk
tale of the day. Here you go. Folk tale of the day is the dancing monkeys. A prince had some monkeys trained to dance. Being naturally great mimics of men's actions, they showed themselves most apt pupils. And when arrayed in their rich clothes and masks, they danced as well as any of the courtiers. The spectacle was often repeated with great applause, till on one occasion a courtier, bent on mischief, took from his pocket a handful of nuts and threw them upon the stage. The monkeys, at the sight of the nuts, forgot their dancing and became, as indeed they were, monkeys instead of actors. Pulling off their masks and tearing their robes, they fought with one another for the nuts. The dancing spectacle thus came to an end amidst the laughter and ridicule of the audience. Family, what you're looking at, I want you to think about it. I want you to write about it. Those of you that's on the challenge, and those of you that are not on the challenge, just think about it. What does that mean? How does that apply to your life? All right? So, we are out with that piece. Now it's time for us to get to the rant. Let's get to the rant. Brother Hatim, Anime, can you get it ready? I'm ready for the rant. Can I get the rant, please? No? Give me the one. Love to see Anime do that. All right, here we go. We got 10 minutes. Hold on. Might not even need to go the whole 10 minutes because I kind of ran it earlier, right? About that equation. Now, remember, the denominator is the amount of people that you hurt in your life. The numerator is the amount of people that you have helped significantly, that you are investing in, right? But What that has to do with what we're talking about today, Brother Hatil. Right? Because as a tribe, we got to be able to start making better people. Right? We have to start being able to make better people, which means that we have to start determining or having an idea or being honest with ourselves and and answer this question. Are we driving or are we being driven? Kujichagulia brings up a key piece for us. Kujichagulia, the major definition of Kujichagulia for us in Giame is, are you ready? That self-definition, the ability to define myself for myself. The ability, now, we took it and we made that personal. Are you able to define yourself for yourself, or are you being defined by others? Are you driving your life, or is your life being driven? And many of us, I would say that your life is being driven by others. You have been told what you look like. You have been told how you act or how you should act. You have been told what you should study. You have been told how good you are at studying. You have been told how good of an athlete you are. You have been told what sport you should be focusing on. You have been told what degree or what area of expertise you should be pursuing, rather than you looking at who you really are and evaluating that. You have been told who you should be with. You have told how you should talk. Everything about who you think you are has been driven by someone else. And I'm going to say this. We think that we're doing it, but it's not us. It's the programming, right? And the programming can only be blocked because I went back. I want to go back to Kuumba Show where I talked about the 5 reasons that you need a tribe. The tribe protects the family. The tribe protects the individual. The tribe protects the culture. And it allows it to grow down the roots, which take the roots is the family and the individual, and it allows it to grow up. And it goes up into the city, the state, and the nation. Need that tribe. Need that tribe. In the sense that tribe is the seed. And that tribe, within the tribe, it allows for that family identity to be created and to be nurtured for the benefit of their culture. Family, if you're going to be driven, right? If you're going to be driven, why not be driven by your culture? Many of y'all are being driven by others' culture, and others benefit from it. When we run around here screaming Gucci and shit like that, that's Italian. That's not your culture. You're uplifting other people's shit. Red bottoms, all this shit that we run around, that a majority of us are trying to get. The few of us that are practicing this Kwanzaa thing, right? The few of us that are practicing these principles, right? Because people look at them and be like, oh, those principles don't pay. Oh, they don't pay. You know what I'm saying? You allowing yourself to be driven, right? You allow yourself to be driven, and you're selling yourself short. You're selling yourself as a cheap hoe. You allowing yourself to be sold as a cheap hoe. You're selling yourself. You're selling your culture. You're sold out. And it's cool. I mean, as long as you know where you are, as long as you're satisfied with where you are, but understand that eventually you're going to have to come home. And back in the past, you was able to come home as a champion. You know why? Because we thought that by us buying in and doing everything that America demanded of us, that we would be accepted into the America and be able to receive the bounty. But the fact of the matter is that we have learned to speak English better than them. We have learned to understand the sciences better than them. We have learned to play the sports and do the entertainment better than them, but yet and still, as a majority, we have not been accepted. We have allowed ourselves to be driven to a point where many of us don't even recognize who we are no more. Many of us are having nervous breakdowns because we're trying to be something outside of who we are. Let me tell you something. If you have to stress to be who you think you are, then you're not really being yourself. This means that you are being driven. The directions you have been given on the route of your life are wrong. Because when you are operating in who you are, there's no burnout. See, I seen an interview with Joe Rogan when Joe Rogan was talking to an ex-worker of Elon Musk. Now, I'm not necessarily a Elon Musk fan. But let me say this to you, because I need people to understand this, because Elon Musk is doing all these businesses. Elon Musk, at some time, depending on the stock market, is the richest man in the world. Sometime he's not. He's doing these major projects, and he's trying to change the world. But one of the major pieces that he's working on is this piece where he is trying to get individuals from the earth to another planet, right? And I'm gonna bring it back to what I'm talking about, but I want to ask y'all a question, because a lot of people be treating Elon Musk like he's a goddamn genius, right? And he came up with this shit out the blue. But I got a question for you. Who came first? Octavia Butler or Elon Musk? Because Elon Musk, according to his employee that was interviewed with Joe Rogan, Elon Musk is looking at all of the businesses that he has. He's looking at it through the lens of, how does this get us closer to being able to move human beings to Mars? To being able to seed other planets. Seed, and I use seed for a specific reason, because Octavia Butler, in her Parables series, Parable of the Sower, and I can't remember the first one, but if you read the book, what Elon Musk is trying to do is what she was talking about in black science fiction back in the 70s. So once again, I asked the question, who came first? See, because a lot of people were praising Elon Musk for this original idea when this idea is not original at all. This is that same idea that Octavia Butler was spreading in the Parable of the Sower and the Parable book before that, in the Parable series, Earthseed, to be able to not only master the earth, but to be able to send out human beings to exist on other planets. That's Earthseed. But if you are being driven by others, you would never know this. You would think that Elon Musk just came up with this shit out the blue. No, baby. No. He's a reader of Octavia Butler. And he just took what she said seriously. See, a lot of us, we don't take our own brilliance seriously. We don't take the brilliance that flows from us as a group, from us as a people. We don't take it seriously, but other people do. And they act like they're driving. They take your idea and they follow your directions while they're driving the car. And they get you to latch on to them, and you think that they came up with it, but actually it came up out of the core view. But y'all don't see, but you don't know this, right? You're being driven rather than driving, right? Your ice is not cold enough. Your creations are not creative enough. Your strength is not strong enough. Your speed is not fast enough. Your brains are not brainy enough. Your math is not mathematical enough. Your imagination is not imaginative. Because other people are driving you. And on this Kujichagulia family, I want us to start embracing who we are and start allowing us to start focusing on how our ancestors defined us. Because all we got to do is go back in history. All we got to do is take some time to really see how our ancestors were. Or better yet, hey, come to the present. Listen to some of the shit we say in Gian, man. Make it happen. I want y'all to think about this. When there was no pyramids on the planet and nobody had a model for it, and somebody say, well, it's possible. You know what I'm saying? The Pharaoh looked and said, I'm going to tell. Make that shit happen. Yes, sir. All right, make it happen. They made it happen. You see what I'm saying? They went out, they did the experiments, and they started building on it to make it happen. But it took a group of people to be able to finance those experiments. And the question I have for you is, how many of us are investing in us making improvements in our own personal lives? Or are we waiting for them to do all that? How many of us are invested in us finding and doing the digs so that we can start digging up our own history? Or are we waiting for them to do that? And I'll be like, and I know some of us is like, well, we ain't got enough money, but I agree. So we need to come up with some shit and some ways to make some money. And I keep on telling y'all, it's very simple. We define the staple, and we in Kujichagulia today. We define the staple, and we all decide that we ain't gonna spend no more money with anybody else. We ain't gonna deal with black folks and a black supply chain on that one thing. And I'm guaranteeing that we'll be able to start creating enough wealth. Especially if we put that one thing up under, in a sense, so they could be protected from white folks until they change the rules, up under a non-profit where we'll purchase it from there. Like, for example, I want y'all to check this out, and let me tell you where I came with that up, right? So because you have non-profit corporations that are creating cryptocurrency. And they are able to talk about the development of this cryptocurrency, and all of the money that is made in the transaction fees with the cryptocurrency is going back to these nonprofit organizations. The staple is the cryptocurrency. The currency that is created within that cryptocurrency, to use that cryptocurrency is the money that goes back to that society that studies that nonprofit society that studies that to make it happen. We could do the same thing with a staple for us. Maybe we might need to come up with a coin that we might decide that we own, that when you come to our events, these are the coin, just the coin of the realm. And there's a small transaction fee to be able to use that shit. And we just start building up capital for that shit and start focusing it on what it is that we want. But that's neither here or there, but I'm going to stop right there. Anime, if you would, baby, please. Can you please? Cool. Can you put on my theme music, please? I'm thinking all the damn time. My mind is always flowing. I sleep like I even dream about my ideas. But hey, hold on. I need to be right back. I got something that popped up. Let me...
I praise God as I rock the mic, come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. Say what? I praise God as I rock the mic, come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. What situation is pitiful? Blackness is critical, defining our race and mind, not political. I'm striving with force to keep us on course, using the pyramid builders as my main source. Our children will guide us with ignorance behind us, removing the shades that once had blinded us. So off to the crossroad, straight for my black coat, communing with brothers. Straight from my Mac code, I step in as God with the mic as my ride, helping to raise the black children. They go from a pod. I enter as Amatep, exit as Shimotep. Now that you know what's up, make sure you watch your step. I rise with the sun. It's a new day begun. Off the walk on my path. It's search of the one. I'm looking for unity, not for no casualties. By working together, we step for humanity. I was what was given. I'm far beyond 7 because I know and realize that she the two gates of heaven. Black woman, I love you. Black sister, respected thee. Reach deep down into yourself. Save our community.
Real life here at Giami Journey.
Allah will bless this ride. Ride will rise with truth. Jah will not criticize. Jesus will bless thee. It's part of the prophecy. Look deep into your soul. Truth will set you free. The end is in full effect. Don't be a fool, black. Hope you prepare yourself for a mental and spirit check.
I praise God. I praise God. I praise God.
I praise God as I rock the
All right. We are back. We are back. We are back. It's real life at Giami Journey all the time. Family, we are about to lift up our glass and we are about to toast for those that are new to Giami Journey Media. Please understand, we only ask a few things, right? We ask that all those that are toasting with us partake in the water ritual, right? Say, now drink your water. Yeah. Start your day off with some water, even if I'm late, because on the weekends, I'm going to be late. On holidays, I'm going to be late. I'm just letting y'all know. Brother Hatim be kicking it, right? Brother Hatim kicks it, right? So you need to go on and make sure, that you are kicking it with us, right? You know what I'm saying? If you're kicking it with us, please make sure that you are drinking your water in a water ritual with us, okay? Also, have you a health drink handy. Have a health drink handy so that you can do the toast with us, right? Now, right now on this show, this is the Umoja Show. We have a daily show where we talk about the moment, but every morning we toast the ancestors. And in toasting the ancestors, what we do is that we call out the ancestors' names. And if you go to gnj.media, you can add your ancestors' name to the list. All you got to do is get on our email list. And then once you receive your first email from us, you can correspond with us. And corresponding with us, you know what I'm saying? We can go and get your ancestor on the list. So grab your glass. I'm going to give you a second to get your glass. You got your glass? All right, if you got your glass. You got your glass. What's going on here? Did I stop? I need to make sure. Oh, I'm still recording? Oh, hell no. I stopped that. Stop it, Darky. I stopped it. I thought I stopped it, but I didn't. All right. So, what we're going to do is grab your glass. Grab your glass and you can join us. Grab your health drink. If you got your health drink. You got your health drink? Cool. I got mine. I'm using that ambrosia. As y'all see me drinking, I'm drinking a little bit of, I got a little bit of mushroom coffee. I know that sounds nasty as hell. I got some mushroom coffee and I got a little bit of that ambrosia, mixed with sea moss in there, right? Kind of fill up my belly. I think I'm gonna have me a little sea moss broth before, a little mushroom and sea moss broth before I leave to go out on my adventure today. So we got us our, yeah, we got that. We got that ambrosia. We about to go on and lift it up. We about to toast it up. We're going to call on that creator by whatever name you choose. Call it creator. We call that creator and we say, Ashe. Speaking of that, hell, while we here, red is supposed to be on the right for me. Should be on the left for y'all. But it's probably in reverse on the screen. But when you're looking at it, so we are going to light. Hold on. These are the candles from last year. We still got it popping off here. So we're going to light that emoji. Boom. All right. I'm going to light that emoji. Is that thing going to get out the way so y'all can see it's lit? Right. You're going to go to the right. I'm going to my right. Should be your left. We're going to light Kujichagulia. See, we was gonna have a powerful ritual. So we're gonna do something later on this year, because once Elder Tony get back on his feet, because he loved doing these type of rituals. We on Kujichagulia today. So I lit Umoja. We're gonna light Kujichagulia. We already called on the ancestors and all that, just so that y'all can see. So I'll put this behind me. Don't want to put it too close to the plants, or because that's a fire waiting to happen right there, boy. All right, so I need to hide this from the Giambi. Hold on, real life here, Giambi Journey. Got to take precautions. All right, so let's go and let's do our toast. We lifting up our glass to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lifting up the glass and we say, Ashe. Remember, we toasting the moment right here. Toaster. We also lift up our glass and we salute our personal ancestors, which we read their name off every day at 5:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can go on and catch it. This morning it was at 6:45. I need to apologize for that. So I don't know whether they mixed up the files or I mixed up the files, but something going on, right? That is all cool. So we lift up our glass. I got it straight. Lift up our glass, and we say Ashe. And then, family, we're moving to the moment. We're moving to the moment. Remember the power of the moment, because this is where you have the power. You have the power of choice, even though the choices are uncomfortable, even though the choices can be painful, right? You have the power of choice right now. What are we choosing for our future generations? See, what hangs in the balance is more than what it is for us in the future. We got to realize that we're here for more than just us. What are we leaving our next generations? What we do in a moment determines that. Even though you might not think that your choices are that important. Your choices are very important. So we lift up our glass and we salute this present moment and the power in this moment. And right now we are on Umoja. Family, I ask you to think about Umoja. I ask you to write about Umoja. I ask you to find Umoja happening in the world. I ask you to have a discussion about Umoja every day, especially moving forward outside of Kwanzaa. Because Kwanzaa is the easy time to talk about Nguzo Saba. It's the easy time. So this for me is a vacation. I can let everybody else talk about Umoja. I can let everybody else go on and have those. My work starts January 2nd. Right? Because this is how I live. As the street dudes used to say, get it how you live. This is how I live. So I got to get it how I live. Right? Boom. All right. So we got it. Right? Lifting it up. Salute. Right? Saluting. I'm saluting each and every last one of you to remember Umoja. I'm asking you to remember it. I'm asking you to open up your reticular formation and seek it out. I'm asking you to have discussions about it. I'm asking you to use it in discussions. I'm actually using it in your presentations. I'm actually using it in your daily life. Have a conversation about it with the young people. Have a conversation with the olds. Have a conversation with your peers. Those of you that's looking for a tribe where you can have a conversation about these principles, you need to check us out at giamijourney.media, right? Come in and get on our email list, right? Because we are going to be having a 21-week training period, right? Where we're going to either train you to become part of Giame, or we're going to go and help you build your own damn tribe. You know what I'm saying? Because it's time. You got the tribe up. A lot of y'all think it's not, but I'm telling y'all it's time. So we lifting up our glass. We saluting this moment. In this moment, for those that don't speak the language, Umoja means unity. Truth is the demonic principle. Violet is the color, as you can see by the shirt. And if you want to support Giammi's Journey, go to merch.gnj.media, or just go down to the bottom of your, go down to the description, and all of the links are there. You can look at merch. You get the merch, boom, get your daily toaster, or if you're emoji born, you get your day born shirt. It's all categorized for you. Mentalism is the Hermetic principle. Male name is Kojo, female name is Ajua. We lift up our glass, we salute this moment, we salute the power in this moment, and we say, Ashe. From there, we lift up our children, our children's children, on to infinity. Family. If we handle our business in the present moment, our children will be able to handle the business in the future, not having to worry about something sneaking up on them behind like many of us had to do, like some of the lies that are catching up with us. Because, you know what I'm saying, our ancestors thought it was cool. You know, it ain't like they did it on purpose. They didn't know the game. We are a little bit more aware of the game, and we know that we have to structure games so that we can protect ourselves. We got to change the rules of the game so that we can be protected. So our children don't have to be worried about what's coming up from behind them. They could deal head on with what's coming up in front of them. Right? So we lift up our glass. We salute we salute our children, our children's children, onto infinity, and we say Ashe. Last but not least, family, I want to lift up the glass to all of those that might need some healing, and those of you that have people that you want us to add to the list, by all means, please do. I want to send out shots to Brother Kwesi. I want to send out shots to Elder Tony West and Elder Aziza West. I want to send out shots to Elder Debbie Bowie. We're lifting up our glass and we're saluting them. Is there anybody else that's out there? I'm going to lift it up, hold it up for a second so that you can say their name out. We got it. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. And I'm out. So family, y'all gonna have a great, great day. I'm out. You know, because I'm smooth, man. I'm just smooth. And as King Thunder say, I'm smoother than velour seats.
Oh,
yes, I am.
smoother than velour seats. Smoother than velour seats. Smoother than velour seats. Smoother than velour seats.
Hello, people. My name is Thunder. Be sure that you put the king in front. I went on top and win for the sake of how many rings I won. So I get the gist of it. Struggling, I got sick of it. So now I'm climbing heights for the fact my family a benefit. Rage of all this righteousness, soaking up this enlightenment. I'm happy but defining the feeling of this exciting shit. Pedals get that on fire, creating my kind of mental lapse. Lack of knowledge causes my learning to bridge the mental
King
gaps.
Thunder!
If no weapon is near me,